Hey Bulldogs, Chris Bryant, CCIE 12933 here, and in today's combination CCNA and CCNP switch exam 3-minute tutorial, we're going to take a look at not quite inexplicable switch behavior, but just something that's a little odd, especially when you first start studying your Cisco technologies. Because when it comes to either switching or routing, we are really concerned with that destination, right? We've got to get that frame or the packet to the correct destination. And with a switch, a pure Cisco switch, we're running at layer 2, we're dealing with frames, and that frame is either going to be a multicast, a broadcast, an unknown unicast, or a known unicast. That's all referring to the destination, and if you're rusty on that or you haven't hit it yet, make sure to visit my YouTube channel because I've got a 3-minute tutorial for you on that. But the question here then is, if forwarding that frame to its proper destination is so important, and obviously it is, why does the switch look at the source MAC address first? That really threw me for a bit of a loop when I started studying for my CCNA, because I thought, well, why do we even care where the frame came from? Well, as you progress in your studies, you're going to learn several different reasons and several different features that use that particular rule, that the frame will look at the source MAC address of the frame first. But the primary one, and the one we need to be concerned with here, is that the switch actually uses those source MAC addresses of incoming frames to build its MAC address table. We don't have the equivalent of EIGRP or OSPF or RIP at layer 2. Let me show you here on a live switch what a MAC address table actually looks like. And this, of course, a relatively small one. It's in one of our practice lab pods. And you can see there are some static entries here for the local CPU. But these addresses that are listed as dynamic, these were not in the table when the switch was turned on. And as frames come into these ports, the switch looks at the source MAC address first and says, okay, do I have an entry for this particular MAC address? And if the switch doesn't, it'll go ahead and make this dynamic entry. So once the switch received a frame on Fast Ethernet 0/4 with this source MAC address, it made an entry in the MAC address table. That's actually how this particular table is built. So that is one reason, and the main reason really, why the switch is going to look at that source MAC address first. Another one is port security. Now, even I can't do port security in 3 minutes here, especially since we have about 30 seconds left here. But port security is a feature you learn about in your CCNA studies, and it uses that source MAC address as a kind of password. And if you need some more information on that, please look at my YouTube channel because I've got a training video there for you as well. Thanks for taking 3 minutes today to watch this particular video, and I'll see you on the YouTube channel. I'm Chris Bryant, CCIE number 12933.